Hello, everyone. Welcome to Brave Moon Tarot. I'm really happy that you could join me for this reading today. The reading, I thought, I've never done this one before, but I thought we would find out what it is that you need more of in your life. This ended up being one of the most interesting tarot readings I've ever done. Hopefully, I can do more like this in the future because I really enjoyed this one. So, yeah, I was thinking the next reading could be what you could use less of. So, that might be an option. But anyway, let's get into this one. I have my usual three piles. Pile number one here has the butterfly ring. Pile number two has the owl ring. Pile number three has the spider ring. So go ahead and decide which pile you want, and we'll get right into the readings. Hi there, group number one. If you chose this pile with the butterfly ring, see it there, then this is your reading. Okay, so obviously I've pre-shuffled everything. Right off the bat, we have the Two of Grails, the Priestess, Lord of Skulls, Four of Grails, Two of Scepters, and Daughter of Skulls. And then your oracle cards, you got number 29, Seeing the True You, 38, Restore and Replenish, number 9, Stormfields, number 23, Golden Palace. And then I also pulled some literary oracle cards, which I'm actually going to get to in a minute. I'm not going to pull those out just yet because I want to see, for you, group number one, what do you need more of in your life? These are very interesting cards, your oracle cards. This Two of Grails is sticking out to me. I love this card so much. It's just a very sweet image on here. Usually the Two of Cups cards aren't this romantic because I always look at this as like soulmates, and soulmates don't always need to be someone romantic, right? It can be someone in your family. It could be a friend. It could be a coworker. But this particular one coming out as your very first card is telling me there's some sort of connection that you're missing. And this doesn't need to be someone in particular. It could just be in general. Maybe you're missing just that human connection with someone. Maybe you're single right now, or maybe you're separated from your best friend for some reason. Whatever it is, or whoever it is, again, if there's nobody specific in your mind, maybe you're just feeling lonely at the moment. I just feel very strongly that there's some kind of connection that you're possibly missing out on. With the priestess here, or the high priestess, I feel like you are a very independent person, but I feel like you also, I feel like you are someone who is very in touch with, your intuition, with your spiritual side. In fact, I sort of get the feeling that if you chose this group, you probably already had an indication as to like what this, what the Two of Grails is about. I also feel like you've been feeling very complacent lately. it's like you've just sort of gotten too comfortable with your situation. You just kind of resigned to it, you know, like the woman in this card. It's like the vampire's after her, but she's just kind of falling backwards. Like, oh, this is how life's gonna be for me. This is the way it goes, and I'm just gonna lay back and accept whatever's coming to me. So it's almost like you're not moving forward. You've just sort of resigned to this is how my situation is. Um, this card this card is so interesting to me just because of the expression on this person's face. It's kind of like, again, I'm just getting this sense of like, oh, like I should be doing something. It's funny too because like the daughters in this deck would be the equivalent of pages. And I always feel a very excited energy with the pages, but this particular card is she's just kind of like, yeah, I got to start something, but I don't know if I'm that excited about it. This is the way it's gonna go, I guess. Um, yeah, and the Lord of Skulls. It's like you're taking care of your work situation. You're taking care of your financial situation. Um, like material wise, financially in your life, you're taking very good care of yourself. Again, I feel like in that instance, you're very independent, very capable. I feel like you've been very good at like creating a stable home life for yourself. Um, and there's like whatever it is you want materially in this world, it's like um, you're doing all right in that situation. But when it comes to the the emotional side of your life, I mean, it's interesting too. You got two Grails cards and two Skulls cards. So that's like the financial part of your life and the emotional part of your life. And with the two of scepters, it's like it's almost like you don't know how to move forward um, with the Grail situation. Because again, with the skulls, it's like, yeah, you're moving forward. Um, you might even be starting a new project, something new work wise. Um, but when it comes to emotional, this is kind of like, I don't know. I'm really stuck on this kind of like apathetic feeling. I want to get more information on this Two of Scepters. Spirit, tell me more about the Two of Scepters, please. Okay. We have the Six of Knives and the World. So again, I'm with the World, I'm getting the sense that like you're really good at um like creating a life that you want materially. But then with the Six of Knives, it's like you're coming out of a period of depression, a period of sadness. Like you're starting to come out of it. So I'm wondering if like if this is all really tied into um, to a person or a situation that was just emotionally um, just really emotionally draining for you. And I feel like there's just these two parts of your life that are not quite on the same page. Let's look at your oracle cards here. So what you need more of, I can tell right away with these two cards, something definitely happened emotionally that really kind of puts you in a heavy place. And now we have that Six of Swords kind of confirming it, that you were in a not good mental state. With this card, number 29, seeing the true you, this tells me that somebody made you feel like you were less than. Somebody made you feel as if you were not good enough. And this is really telling you, you need to start seeing the real you. Whatever situation or person made you feel like you're just not good enough, like that, get rid of that. You need more, you definitely need more self-confidence. You need more, you need to see yourself in a much better light. We also have this 38, restore and replenish. So I feel like you need to take this time and put yourself back up in this high priestess energy. I mean, the high priestess is holding her head up. She's just like in the zone. She knows deep down, she knows that she is a beautiful being, and she's capable, and she can manifest the world that she wants. She can create the life that she wants. And for some reason, you've been knocked down into thinking that that is not you, but it is you. You are this priestess. You can create this world. And again, with this Four of Grails, I feel like you've just sort of resigned to it, almost like, yep, that's what I am. I'm just not good enough. But you really need to take the time out, as it says here, restore and replenish. Get that energy back. Get that inner light back. It's like you need to take this time and get that spark back. This Stormfields is also telling you that this is not going to last. This situation, whatever that is, it's not going to last. And so it's kind of like turn the narrative around. Like, storms are not always destructive. Storms are not always, they don't always bring just bad weather, right? I mean, rain replenishes the earth. Rain is, how plants grow, trees grow. I mean, we need the rain sometimes. And so whatever this situation is, you need to start seeing it in a different light. Like, turn it around into something positive. We have this golden palace here. This talks about financial abundance, which I feel like you've already earned. But this is also talking about seeing yourself as an abundant being, seeing yourself as someone deserving of a very happy and fulfilling life. Like, see yourself, as, well, like I said, as deserving. I feel like some of you feel like maybe you don't deserve this. Or whatever. Again, like, this card's starting to piss me off, to be honest. It always says that, like, someone was not nice to you. Someone made you feel less than, and that just pisses me off. I'm just gonna say it. So yeah, so I just want to get some more cards here. I do want to know more about this Two of Grails. Tell me about the Two of Grails, please. Just curious to know if this is like more work related, love related. The Hierophant. So this can be someone who you trusted implicitly. The Hierophant is sometimes speaks of someone with higher knowledge, someone very grounded, someone you go to, someone you look up to, someone who, this person could possibly be older than you. Whoever this was, you thought very highly of them at one point. I just really feel like this person did something, said something to make you feel that you were just not good enough. But it's time to let that go. It's time to bring in some new energy. It's time to bring the priestess energy back. So let's see what your literary oracle cards are. The Intellect, Community, Bravery, Pond, and Moon. Wow. This Pond card really reminds me of the Rest and Replenish. This talks about digging deep, going within. I feel like that's what you need more of. You need more time to yourself, to get back to the person you were. I feel like deep down you know who you are, and you know what you bring to the table. Like, you know you're the priestess. It's also interesting it came out next to the Hierophant here. This could be like a teacher, it could be a religious, I'm not getting that though, honestly, with the intellect. I feel like this is someone that maybe you connected intellectually with this person. It could be a professor, a teacher of some sort, someone very intelligent, someone you looked up to. But I think, again, I feel like you know that you are not whatever they said you were. And so that's what you need more of. You need more self-awareness that this person hurt you not because of you. It had nothing to do with you. It had everything to do with them. I also feel like at some point you need to reach out to your closer community of friends and family, the ones who you really trust and who have been there for you, the ones that you know that you can count on to kind of like help lift you back up. I feel like, again, I feel like you know all this, but I'm getting the sense too that, like, I mean, it never hurts to like have your friends support you and to help you dig out of this. But I think that's what you need right now is, again, if you're feeling lonely, reach out to your community, your tribe, the ones you trust the most. I think I love this card. It's like I don't know if this is a pond or like what this is. It looks like water to me, which is interesting because you also got the pond card. It's like digging deep, going where, like intellectually, spiritually, emotionally, going where it could be frightening. Like you could walk into this pond, it could be deeper than you thought it was, you know? It's a very scary place to go. But that's where you have to go to, like, you know, to find yourself again. You have to dig deep. This moon talks about transitioning. So it's like you're transitioning out of this this energy where you're just kind of like, oh yeah, this is the way I am now. This is the way my life is. I'm just going to be, you know, focusing on my work and my relationships. I'm not going to deal with relationships anymore because relationships hurt. But no, they are all not going to be like that. Absolutely not. Like you have this community that you can rely on that will not hurt you, that will not treat you the way you have been treated in the past. But I think there needs to be a lot of self-care going on. Like with that Six of Swords coming out of that sad energy, like working through that. You know, not just saying, well, I'm better now. I'm not sad anymore. It's like you really have to dig deep, and that's where the bravery comes in. It's like you have to face that. And I think you're going to come out of it on the other side with much more clarity about how your past relationships were, about how this person, if it was a particular person, treated you. Again, you got the World card. Like, this is you. You got the Priestess and the World. Like, that's your energy. Like, you're very powerful. You have the ability to come out of this much stronger with much more power than you think. And I feel like too, intuitively, you know that it was all this person and not you. This really wasn't about you, but it knocked you for a loop, I think. Okay, I hope that helped you, group number 1. I just want to give you a big hug right now. I want to like kick that person's butt, whoever that was. So, okay, group 1. I hope that resonated with you and that it helped you in your situation. Thank you so much for watching, and please join me again for another pick a card. Bye, guys. Hi there, group number 2. If you chose this pile with the owl ring, then this is your reading. So I've pre-shuffled everything to save some time. So let's see what you have. We have the 5 of Grails, 5 of Scepters, Fortune, 9 of Skulls, 7 of Knives, the Star, number 42, the Word wants to be written, number 3, Inspiration, number 53, Listening, and number 54, Encouragement. All right, I also have some literary oracle cards, but I'm going to set these to the side for a moment. Let's set these over here. First, I want to see, okay, group number 2, what do you need more of in your life? So right now with your cards, I really see that I feel like you've worked very hard to become independent, and you're almost to your goals. But with the Five of Scepters and the Five of Grails here, I feel like there's a lot of loss and regret for you, Group 2. There's a lot of, um, there's been some disagreements with others, some hard feelings. Also, with the Seven of Knives, I feel like you're in a situation that you don't know how to get out of. I really feel like you've worked hard at something. It's not what you want though. There's so much like sadness and loss, regret. Like, how do I get out of this? Like, I'm here, but how do I get out of this situation? I want to get some clarification here. Spirit, what can you tell me about the Five of Grails here? Oh, did something flip here? It did. Okay. We have the Daughter of Skulls. So this tells me something that you wanted to do, something that you were possibly very excited about, did not work out. You did not get past the first stages of something, and it's really bothering you. Like, it's something that has sat with you for quite a while. Probably something work related, project related, hobby related, something you were going to start, and it didn't get there, and that's why you're feeling such loss and regret from it. Tell me more about the Five of Scepters, please. Tell me more about the Five of Scepters. Okay. Oh, wow. Yeah. Whatever this energy is, whatever you were having a disagreement about with someone, it was something, again, this was a new beginning, something that was going to make you very happy, but it caused a lot of, there's just a lot of discord with other people, like arguments, like you just couldn't get this, whatever it was, off the ground, because it was making, like, it's almost like you gave up on it because it was making other people upset, and you gave up on it. I want to know more about the Seven of Knives, please. Tell me about the Seven of Knives. Well, what fell out? Two of Knives. Yeah, you're trying, it's like you don't know how to get out of this situation. You can't see a way out. You feel completely stuck. Like you want to go one way. It's like well, I shouldn't say you want to go one way. You're kind of unsure which way to go. Like, should you keep doing this because you're almost there? You're almost at the finish line, but there's something else you want to be doing. You don't have enough information, or you just don't want to move forward. Something is preventing you, or you feel like something is keeping you stuck and you can't get out of this. This is so interesting too, because we have the Wheel of Fortune, or in this deck it's just Fortune. This is like the Fate card. This is the wheel turning in your favor, and you have so much hope. Like, even though it's heavy and you're feeling this loss and regret, there deep down you've got hope that it's going to turn around, that something is going to turn around in your favor. Tell me more about the star, please. What is group number 2 wishing for? A new beginning. Oh my gosh. You guys, what is going on here? You are hoping for a new beginning, one where you feel completely free to do what you want, one where you feel completely like yourself. And if we look at your oracle cards, I think I can figure out what that would be. You got number 42, the word wants to be written, and 3, inspiration. So this is starting to form a picture here now. It's like you wanted to do something very creative. This could be very literal in that you wanted to be a writer, an author, a songwriter, something very creative. You wanted to create something. You still have hope that you can do this, that you can start down that path. I feel like this was the something that was going to make you very, very happy. You have inspiration. This also talks about fate. This spark of inspiration. This is like spirit helping you. This is fate. You are meant to do this. Whatever this creative endeavor is, you were meant to do this. And spirit is encouraging you. It's like you're really being encouraged. You got oracle cards here talking about fate. You got the fate card. You got all these major arcana here. We also have listening. This talks about listening to not just what's being said, but what's not being said. I almost feel like you were listening too much to other people, and that's why you gave up. That's why you decided to go towards like the money, a job that would bring you more money. I mean, look at this. There's also like musical notes here. So maybe some of you are trying to be songwriters. But look at this. Has so much creativity here. Inspiration. The word wants to be written. We've got the Ace of Grails. Oh my gosh. This is like, you guys really need, what you really need right now is to surrender to fate. Like let yourself do these things. Let yourself do the creative things that you want to do. Let yourself be inspired. You need to hand over some of this to spirit. Because this is almost telling me like you're fated to do something different with your life. I think you know that with the Star and the Fool coming out together. It's like you're hoping and wishing for this new beginning. But like in manifestation, you have to also take the first step. Like spirit will help you, but you have to also take the first step. Let's see what literary oracle cards you got. Mushrooms. White dress. Knife. Perspective. Freedom. Oh my God. Are you freaking kidding me? You got fate. What in the heck? Oh my gosh, you guys. Okay, stop the video right now. Go out and write that book, write that song, paint the picture, whatever it is. Oh my gosh, I'm freaking out right now. Wow. This white dress talks about like society and how you present yourself and how society sees you, how your family sees you. I feel like this was probably more like family. This Five of Scepters. It's like you went down the path of doing what you thought was right, doing what you thought your family wanted, what society wanted, whatever it is. Mushrooms talks about like quietness. Um, it's like growing in the quiet, dark forest, right? I feel like some of you might possibly need to, at least at the beginning, maybe do these creative things on the down low. Like, do these things, like, you don't have to go announce to your whole family and friends or whoever that you're doing these things. Like, you can start out doing these on your own. Nobody needs to know. Look at this. You had the Seven of Knives, and she's holding a knife, by the way. Let me pull this out. Like, she's holding that one knife. This talks about intent. Like, what's your intention? What do you want to manifest? Do you want this kind of life? You can make it happen. You have to set your intention. Look at things from a different perspective. Start looking at things like the Fool. Like, okay, this is going to work out. This is what I want to do. This is going to work. I can do this. I mean, look at this. She's even got a piece of paper. I don't know what's written on it, but I bet it's a best-selling book. Come on. And freedom. I feel like you're wishing that if you could do this, you would have so much freedom in your life. Or at least freedom to be yourself. Freedom to have your heart fulfilled because you're doing the things you want to do. So, group number 2, I think what you need more of is more creativity, more letting fate. God, you got so many fate cards. I'm telling you right now, you have to do this. Otherwise, I feel like it's just going to keep, it's going to, you're like bottling this up and it's going to come out in a not healthy way. But look at this. You're being encouraged. Oh my God, I'm so excited for you, group 2. I really want you to live the life that you want. So I hope this resonated with you. And thank you so much for watching. Please join me again for another pick a card. Bye, guys. Hi there, group number 3. If you chose this pile with the spider ring, then this is your reading. So I've pre-shuffled the cards to save some time. So let's see what you've got here. We have 6 of Scepters, 10 of Skulls, 3 of Skulls, Ace of Skulls, 5 of Skulls. What the heck? Death. You got number 28, Collaborative Dreaming. Number 15, Big Bold Vision. I love this card. Gosh, the artwork on these cards are amazing. Number 11, Balancing Act. Number 25, Metamorphosis. That's a gorgeous card as well. And I also pulled some literary oracle cards, but I will get to those in a second. So I kind of want to pull some clarifiers right away, though. You got a lot of skulls here. The skulls would be the equivalent of pentacles in traditional tarot, and I'm floored that you got so many. Spirit, what can you tell me about the Five of Skulls, please? Can you tell me about the Five of Skulls? The Empress. You know what I'm getting here is that this is so interesting to me. This card in particular, I find interesting in this deck. The Three of Skulls usually talks about teamwork. In traditional decks, you see this card, usually it's three people working together. But in this particular card, it's one person. So it's like there's a lot of work and planning and preparation. But I'm starting to wonder if you've been trying to do this alone. Like you've been trying to create a lot of wealth for yourself. The Five of Skulls here talks about loss. I'm getting the sense, though, that like something happened here and now you feel like you have to do all this work on your own. You have to start from scratch, or you've had to start from scratch. We got the Empress that came out of the Five of Skulls. Look at this Empress, by the way. I mean, how gorgeous is she? So it's like you have risen from the ashes almost. You did get the Death card, which is transformation. Or you are going to go through this. I'm just feeling a lot of change here, a lot of feeling like, almost feeling like you feel you have to go it alone. Like you can't count on anybody now. Also have the Ace of Skulls, which is an opportunity for something new to come in, and an opportunity for something very substantial that would bring security into your life. It's like maybe this was a job loss or a bad investment, or somebody cut you out of something and you felt like you did not have enough. You felt left out in the cold by yourself. But it's like this is saying you can come into this Empress energy, but the Empress is like the mother of the tarot. She is very abundant. Like she can create things. She's a creator, either creating life, creating abundance for herself. I feel like this is saying you can transform out of this. You can have the Ten of Skulls. This is very abundant. This is like getting everything you wanted financially. It's having the house, the car, just being financially secure. The Six of Scepters is, I just got the sense that this is saying you need to put yourself up on a pedestal and appreciate yourself, like it's okay. I'm almost feeling though that like you don't have to go this alone. That's what I hear. Like you don't have to do this alone. Oh my gosh, look, you got the Metamorphosis card along with the Death card. This is like transformation. You need to transform yourself. There's something you need to, there's something I'm not seeing with you, group 3. There's like something something I'm not seeing here. Let's get some more clarification. Spirit, what can you tell me about this Three of Skulls? Tell me more about the Three of Skulls, please. This is like being praised for hard work. The Six of Scepters. The Moon. So possibly someone deceived you, or there was something you weren't seeing. And you feel, and now you have to like plan again. You have to start from scratch. Spirit, tell me more about the Six of Scepters, please. Whoa. Oh, the Seven of Grails. What? It's like you are, there's something you just cannot stop thinking about. You possibly are exploring a lot of different options here. It's like you're fantasizing about this this Ten of Skulls, this Ace of Skulls. You're nonstop thinking about this abundance of like wealth, material. What is going, there's something I'm still not seeing though. There's something, oh my gosh. It's like right in front of my face, you guys. Look at this. So 28, collaborative dreaming. You were meant for something bigger, but you have to realize and accept that you're going to have to work with others. Like something is bigger than just you. Oh, the big bold vision. This is saying it's okay to dream big. But there is something about you, Group 3, that you are, like you really need to start tapping into your intuition. You really need to start tapping into your gifts. I feel like you're not, you know what? It's almost like you're focusing so much on your material life and money, and there's absolutely nothing wrong with that. I mean, we all have bills to pay, so I'm not saying like don't think about money, but there's something bigger that you're supposed to be focusing on. There's some change that you have to be going through, or that maybe you've already started going through it. We have this balancing act. It's like it's okay to think about money and focus on wealth. But I feel like there's something spiritually you're supposed to be doing. There's something spiritually that you should be focusing on. It's like you can balance the two. You don't have to like be all about money. You can work hard, make that money, but it's like you also have to realize that you're part of a bigger collective. Like you don't have to do things alone. It's okay to ask for help. I don't know. I still feel like there's something missing. Maybe maybe you already know what this is. I don't know. I want to get more clarification. Spirit, tell me more about the Death card. What is changing, or what needs to change? Did I want that one? It's sort of, yeah, it did come out. Eight of Grails. There's something you need to walk away from. Tell me more about the Death card. Oh, something flipped again. What the heck? Oh, wow. Four of Scepters. This is a celebration. This is like a stable home life. This is celebrating with your friends and family. There is just something here. This is so interesting with balancing act. And now you've got Four of Scepters, which is like a balanced, stable home life. The Ten of Skulls, which is a very, very abundant home life, material life. We've got so much talk about like material goods and being grounded. But then there's also this talk of like tapping into your intuition, tapping into a higher consciousness. Like you need to balance yourself, be grounded, but still have like one foot in your spiritual realm. Okay, group 3, you're confusing. You've got me floored here. You've got me stumped, group 3. But I just got like, I feel super excited for some reason. I don't know why. This is the strangest reading for me. Okay, let's see what your literary oracle cards. Maybe this will help. Okay, you got, oh my gosh, what? House. Oh my gosh. This is about security and stability and the happy home life. What? There's something about you creating a happy home life. Like, are you not feeling like you have one? Maybe that's what you need more of, is like feeling more grounded. Oh, let's see what else you got. Praying Mantis. This card makes me laugh. I don't know why, because maybe I don't know why this card makes me laugh. But this card talks about being a little manipulative, possibly, but this also talks about having fun. It's almost like balancing two personalities, right? More balance. Seeing things. Oh, that kind of ties into this big, bold vision. Spider. Oh, you guys got the spider ring, didn't you? I always look at this as like the spiders creating this like absolutely beautiful web. It's like the spider is, I'm not gonna lie, like spiders freak me out, but I'm just floored that they create the most beautiful webs. I just can't. That's like, to me, it's balancing, right? The scary spider with the beautiful web. Trickery. Oh my gosh. You guys. Okay, group 3, you're killing me. I always look at this card as like, what's the missing clue? I feel like you, group 3, you know exactly what I'm talking about. I feel like this talks about the missing or like that one clue that's missing. You're almost solving the mystery. You've almost figured it out. But didn't I say I feel like there's something missing? There's something I'm not seeing. The body. It's like taking care of the body, but this also talks about like that sensing, that knowing of your body. It's like it's almost like you can sense things, and like you can feel it, like physically feel the things that you're sensing. Does that make sense? I hope that made sense. What the heck, group 3? I feel like with this, I feel like I really do have a mystery to solve. You are a mystery group three. There's like so much talk about grounding energy with all the skulls and the material um, abundance, starting something new, working your way up to like having that happy home life. You got the house, the Four of Scepters, which is like celebrating homecoming. I almost feel like these cards are for me. Like I'm not seeing something. There's something. Oh, maybe that's what you need more of then is to tap into that energy, tap into that intuition, your third eye, whatever it is, whatever you want to call it. It's like, especially with this collaborative dreaming, like, have you been thinking about, like, creating something with others? Or, again, I feel like you had a moment where you thought you were, like, you had to go it alone, but now you're planning and plotting, and now you're like, okay, or you will be coming into this energy of like, okay, I need others to help me. But it has something to do with like your home life, and like, are you trying to create some kind of like a community? Like you're, I just, you guys, I love this reading, and yet I'm frustrated. It's such a beautiful reading, though. I absolutely love this. I feel like you, group three, I think you're starting to figure out. Maybe I'm not supposed to know. Maybe that's what it is. Because, again, there's like the moon with things unknown, trickery. There's just. Maybe you were supposed to get this message because you have to tap into this and figure it out. That feels like such a cop out. I just realized that made me sound like a total cop out. Like, yeah, I wash my hands, you figure this out. But that's not, I hope that's not how this is coming across. Because I feel like you're supposed to figure this out. Like, I think you know deep down what you need more of. Because I feel like right now, let me put it this way. I feel like right now I can see that you need more balance spiritually with like the 3D and the 5D, like you need to like balance those parts of your life. Um I feel like that's just superficial though. Like I'm telling you that, but there's something more that you need, group three, that I can't tell you what you need. I feel like you have to create this. You have the missing piece of this puzzle. I know that sounds like such a cop out. I feel like that's a cop out. Oh, I hope you're taking it the genuine way I'm intending it, because I don't want to leave you hanging. But I'm really getting the sense that you're supposed to figure this out and that you have that key. Like you're supposed to be seeing something in these cards that I'm not. Okay, I'm going to leave it there because I sort of feel bad now. But I hope that makes sense. I feel like you just need to ponder on this, like figure it out. Maybe read some Agatha Christie books. I don't know. Watch some of her movies. I don't know. There's just something here that you're supposed to see that I'm not seeing. Like I'm not supposed to see it. Okay, I swear I'm going to leave you group three. I hope. I don't know if this helped you. I hope it did. And if it did, please join me again for another pick a card. Thank you so much for watching. Bye, guys.